kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. He's got him. There he goes. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got it in the middle, it's Williamson. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man in the middle. He's loose. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To give to the lone running back.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Wide open downfield. Pulls it in and takes it in for a touchdown.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. An 84-yard drive there. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. Makes a move. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Now on 2nd down. They're going back to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. From the gun, running back on the move. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. looking to fire. Unloads to the right. It's complete. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. They'll move the tight end. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Strickland. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Here's the pressure. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab over the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. The give on the inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williamson. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Both teams made no secret. They wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Offense working from the pistol. Give to the running back. He's in open space downfield.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
On the option. The pitch. Finds a crease at the 20. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
These offenses are so hard to stop when you run the option because they play the quarterback well. They get it to the running back. The defense looks pretty good, but 3rd and short, they get the yardage they need, and they move the sticks.
New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on campus.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They go 83 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Gets the back moving. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And here comes the punt team, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes the catch at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. First step of this drive comes from their own 44. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but he couldn't get it done there.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Strickland. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got out of trouble and throws. A strike downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Zings it complete to the right. And that one did not work. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Tyson. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And the try is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved him forward just a few. The offense in hurry up mode. To the air on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Strickland. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. To the air on first down. Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Grab behind the line, it's Strickland. Pick up a 5, they'll need 5 more on third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Takes it from the gun on third down. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we aren't the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Backed up now, here's second and long. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab. It's Strickland. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Now on first down from the 30. Looking to throw on first down. Going for the big play. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
All right, that's one the offensive line has got to be able to communicate and pick up. When that inside linebacker comes running through the A gap or the B gap, Those O-linemen, they've got to work together, and they've got to pass guys off to one another to make sure they pick him up. They didn't do it that time.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Right on the money. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's caught. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick up a first down. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They're going to pass on the field goal. They're still looking for 6 in this situation. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Knocked down after a short gain, but enough to move those chains. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They're testing the right side here. Got some room into the goal line. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. He's going for it all. Makes the catch down the right side. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Tyson. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Caught behind the line. It's Strickland. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They bring the punter onto the field now. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Here comes the heat. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Got the quick completion. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Fires to the big fella. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Leaves it with the running back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. It would be nice to pick up a few yards on 3rd down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And you usually don't bring in dime packages for running teams. You bring in dime because you know they're going to throw the football. You got more speed on the back end to cover, and defensive linemen know they have their job to do. And their job is to go get that quarterback and get that sucker on the ground.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd down and 1, and this is why they call it a gut check. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete on the right side. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Got it behind the line. It's Tyson. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you can tell the QB was going there the whole time, right? Quickly get the football, throw it to the left, get it to your running back in some space, but the defense was ready for it. They were sitting on it. Came up.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Under fire. Oh, and he got thrilled as he just got rid of the football. And here comes the punt team. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Bunch formation for these receivers. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Quickly complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Just keep slinging it. Finds his man. It's Tyson. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. Pulls it in. It's Williamson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's got him this time. A 6-yard pickup that leaves him with 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, big play, stop the drive. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. From the gun, running back gets the give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. And the quarterback takes a knee. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee.
Number 48 on to kick it away.
They kick it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0.